everybody, my name's Michelle and this is my channel Sewing Bunny. Welcome to everybody. Today's video is all about my makes from April. So if you like my channel and you haven't subscribed, I would love it if you could. So yes, press that subscribe button, and if you want to click that notification bell, it'll give you a notification every time I upload a video. So before I get into what I've been doing in April, just to say thank you so much for everybody's messages following my last vlog where I mentioned that my wedding was cancelled. Actually got a little bit of good news. We have rebooked, and yes, I'm going to be getting married hopefully in May 2021. Woohoo! So that's brilliant news. It's really perked me and Stuart up. So yes, it's lovely. Very, very positive about everything now, so that's great. And also just quickly, just wanted to do a little bit of a shout out to a couple of people. So Liz, the baker that sews, she's running a competition at the moment, or giveaway rather, because she's reached over 1,000 subscribers. So well done, Liz. And she mentioned my channel in her video. She kind of just was talking about a few of the vloggers that she'd like to share with people, and I was one of those people. So thank you very much, Liz, for spreading the love. And yes, fingers crossed, I really want to win your competition because there's so many good prizes. And also just a second shout out as well to Alex from Gingerhead & Co. In her last video she also mentioned my channel and she said some absolutely lovely things. I was so touched, and I love watching her vlogs, and yes, if you haven't seen her you need to check her out because she's just full of joy. When she tries on her clothes she kind of does a little dance around, and she has so much fun with it. So yes, check those two channels out. So that's Liz from The Baker That Sews and Alex from Gingerhead & Co. I will link them down below so you can check them out. So yes, do that. Okay, so what did I make in April? I was quite busy actually in April. I did quite a lot. I was quite surprised. So the 4 items that I said that I was going to sew, I did. So that was good. So I suppose to start off with is what I'm wearing, which is the Tilly and the Buttons Bertha cardigan. And this is from her book Make It Simple, and I made it out of this, it's just this lovely kind of like jersey which is fleece backed, and it's kind of knitted, so it's like a sweater knit I suppose, and it's quite thick but it's so warm and cozy, and I made the size 4 in this one, and it is just lovely. It's so warm and cozy, and today I don't know where the sun has gone, but it's just a bit cold and a bit windy, so it is much needed today. And yes, underneath, sorry, I'm just wearing my Sew Over It Molly t-shirt, which I've had for donkey's years. And yeah, so I love this cardigan. It's kind of like a batwing style, and it's done in different sections, and there is an option for pockets, but I didn't do that because I thought this fabric's quite bulky, so I didn't want to put too much bulk in. My little sewing machine did struggle a little bit with this. I've only got a reasonably cheap sewing machine, but yeah, it managed it, and it's just got such a nice finish. Everything was done on the overlocker, so it's all overlocked on the inside. I love how overlocking looks on the inside. This looks so professional, doesn't it? I love it. So yes, I'm very, very happy with this one. So highly recommend anyone. If you haven't made the Bertha cardigan, it is a very good pattern. Okay, so second up is the Audrey top from Sew Over It, which I made in this lovely kind of burgundy red jersey. And this jersey came from Loubidou fabrics. Oh, just to say, sorry, the Bertha cardigan fabric, this came from Fabricland, but I got it probably last year I think, or earlier on in the year, I can't remember. But yes, this one is, yes, Loubidou fabric, and it is a lovely quality jersey, and this pattern was so easy to do. The instructions for this top was brilliant. I think a lot of people have struggled a little bit with the neckline, and because it does kind of tend to kind of roll away a little bit, or it can look a bit wavy. So if you are going to make this, I would steer clear of any kind of really lightweight jerseys. I mean, this is a reasonably kind of heavy jersey, Not massively heavy or anything, but yeah, it does stand up quite nicely. So it'd be really good actually, probably even if you made it in a ponte, maybe not with the bow detail, but you've got like ones where you could just go straight over or have a little tie. But yes, I was really happy with this. I will insert a picture of me wearing it as well. And yes, I really like it. I love this colour, and I did go for the bow, the full bow on this one, because there are a few different options that you can go with. There's just the plain front, there's a little tie one, and then there is the bow. And I just loved the bow. I thought it had a really nice kind of vintage twist to it, and yeah, I love it. It fits really nicely, and yeah, very happy with that one. Okay, and then next up is the Callee shirt from Closet Case Patterns. Now, I made this in, I love this fabric so much. I won this fabric from Felicity Fabrics last year when I entered the Sewing Patterns and Prints Challenge, which was run by Samantha from Purple Sewing Cloud, Keely from Voice of a Creative, and Tamlin from Sewn on the Time. Those ladies did a brilliant competition last year. Like every month you had to sew something up depending on the theme. And one of the prizes that I won for that was this fabric from Felicity Fabrics. And it's this beautiful speckled cotton, 100% cotton, and it's just really pretty. And so yes, I made the Callee shirt. I will insert a picture of me wearing it here, because yeah, trying stuff on and standing back doesn't really work too well, unfortunately, here. But yes, I found the instructions good. I don't know if I was having a bit of an off couple of days when I was kind of doing it. I did get a little bit confused with some aspects of it. So for instance, putting in the collar, this was meant to be the full collar version with the stand-up collar or the collar stand, but I completely misread the instructions. I even followed the little sew along blog that they had. I don't even know what my brain was doing, but yeah, I got it wrong. But I did manage to actually save it and turn it into the Mandarin style collar, and I have kind of bent them a little bit down, these bits, because yeah, I didn't want to put a button at the top, because I don't really like shirts where the button sits right up here. I kind of like a bit more of an open casual shirt, but I'm really pleased with how it turned out. And I added on these buttons as well, which I think go really nicely with the fabric, and yeah, I'm really happy with it. Also as I say, I love this shirt, but yeah, the bias binding at the bottom, it's not my best work. Again, I don't know what it was. I think it was because I was using, as you can see, this bias binding is really wide. I didn't make my own bias binding. I just had some in my stash that was ready, kind of made or bought, because I didn't want to do it myself, and that's just a bit lazy of me. But yeah, doing the corners, I'm not sure if you can see, but oh, I just made a bit of a pig's ear out of that. You can see it's all bent and kind of, you know, mismatched. But at the end of the day, I actually got a nice clean corner, if I can hold it up enough for you to see the bottoms. There we go. Yeah. So, well, you get the gist. You probably see it better from the pictures, but yes, I love this, and it is so comfortable to wear. I love it. I love the dipped hem, and yes, I would really like to try it again, and hopefully now that I've kind of done my first one, my second one will go a lot better. I think pay more attention to the instructions, and get better bias binding that's the correct width, and hopefully it'll go a lot better. But no one's going to see all that kind of stuff, and I really like this shirt. I have worn it quite a bit when I made it. I haven't worn it yet for Me Made May, but I'm going to make sure that I wear it next week. And yeah, I am happy with it. I love it, and yes, very happy. So yeah, hope you all like it too. Next up, we have the Tilly and the Buttons. Next up is the Tilly and the Buttons indigo top, which I said I was going to make, and I did. And I love this pattern. I had such fun making it up. I never thought I'd enjoy gathers so much. But yes, I made it in this lovely, just this cat print viscose, and this is from Lubidoo as well, and I did get this quite a while back. And yeah, I love this. I absolutely love it. Again, I'll insert a picture of me wearing it there, and I just think it's so retro and like quite 70s. I just love it. And I love all these frills on the sleeves and this lovely kind of skirt section of it. I think it just works really well. And Tillie's instructions, I love her instructions. She really does just hold your hand the whole way through everything, and it's just such a joy to do. And I did use the selvage of the fabric for the label there. So yes, I've seen quite a lot of the different colourways of this fabric, and I think somewhere I saw they did like a black and mustard version, and I was very tempted, but no, do not buy more fabric. But yeah, I love this one, and it's just so floaty and it's just so soft, and it's just a joy to wear. I love it so much, so I'm very, very, very happy with this one. I love it. So that was the 4 things that I said I was going to make. So yes, very, very happy that I managed to get around to doing all of that. And then just some additional bits that I managed to squeeze in. So had a little bit of a disaster make. I say not disaster, but it wasn't great. So following on from making the Callee shirt, I was in shirt making mood. So I thought I would give the Colette Asta top a go. And I've seen a few people make it. It looks really, really nice. And I did have some fabric which I thought I'll try and make like a wearable toile. So if it kind of goes a bit wrong, I'm not, you know, drastically upset about it, but it would be nice to be able to wear it. So it's this fabric, which I got from Minerva, I think, ages ago. So yes, I made it up. I will insert a picture of kind of what it looks like on the mannequin. It's not finished. It all went a bit wrong, but yes, it is this shirt. And basically what I've done is I've stretched out the neckline because I didn't do my stay stitching. Very, very bad me for doing that. So yes, always do your stay stitching. And also it's the wrong size. So I don't know, like all the other kind of Colette patterns I've used, I think I've been right in that size. I can't remember what size it was I made up. I'll have to have a look. But yeah, it's too tight. Basically, I put it across my bust, and yeah, it's just all pulling. The shoulders are just, yeah, it's not a good fit. So I definitely need to size up. And also I put on snaps, just because I didn't want to put on buttons, because by the time I realised that I'd stretched out the neckline, I was like, well, maybe I could maybe wear it kind of open, and if I just put snaps on, it will just kind of look like that kind of open kind of shirt feel. But no, I got these snaps from eBay and they are awful. So these little gold snaps, and yeah, basically click it on and it just, yeah, comes apart just like, yeah, doesn't even do it. It's just, yeah, should actually be able to snap it. Also, it didn't help that I put the second one on the wrong way. Again, silly Michelle. But thankfully, actually, just another little shout out, Andrea from Beyond the Pink Door, she's got a YouTube channel, so again, follow her, she's brilliant, I love her style, and she actually recommended some metal snaps, and I will link her video down below, because the metal snaps that she recommended I've actually used for another project, which I'll show you in my May makes, and they are brilliant, I love them. So if you're struggling with snaps and you want some good metal snaps, make sure you check out her video because they are really good. But yes, this was just a bit of a disaster really, so at least I know kind of what went wrong, and yeah, I do want to try it again, but maybe not just quite yet. And another top that I made is the Stitch Upon a Time Mary Peplum top in this beautiful fabric. Again, I will insert a picture on here because I can't seem to get back far enough to show you these. But yes, this is the second one that I've done of this. I did have a green version and I really like the pattern. And this is in a viscose jersey, which I got from Minerva ages ago. And I did actually make a named kilo wrap dress from this fabric last year. I'll insert a picture of that there, and this was the remnants from that. And yeah, I really like the Mary Peplow. However, I probably wouldn't do it again in a viscose jersey. It's, as I say, I love the pattern, but it's a little bit clingy. Like, you know, it's kind of, you know, clings to your lumps and bumps a little bit too much, whereas a cotton jersey tends to, because it's got a bit more body, it kind of tends to skim. So I probably won't make it in a viscose jersey again. I have worn this, but I feel a bit more comfortable maybe wearing like a cardigan over the top, just because it's that kind of, if I was to eat too much, it probably wouldn't look that great. So I'm sure we all have that problem with things, but yeah, I'm happy with it. But yes, next time definitely a cotton jersey on that, but I'm still happy with it. On to a slightly more successful make. I love these. These are some pajamas that I made, and it is in the cutest fabric. Look at these dinosaurs. I love this. And this is again fabric from Loubidou Fabrics, just because Loubidou just do the best kind of like novelty kind of designs. They're probably more aimed at children. Actually, in fact, I went round my friend Lauren's house a few months back, and her little boy was wearing, I think, some little like legging things. He's only like 1, and they were this fabric but in green. And I just kind of said to her, I was like, oh, I have that fabric for me. But you know what, I don't care. And so anyway, sorry, I'm waffling. So yes, these are my pajamas. So this is the Itch to Stitch Lego tank top, and this is a free pattern. I love this pattern. I do have a vest that I made as a going out kind of vest out of the pattern, and I loved it, so I thought it would be perfect for these pajamas. And then for the bottom half I made some shorts, and these are the Tilly and the Buttons Juno pajamas. I made some cat print kind of ones. Is it in my last makes video? Yeah, and they fit really nicely, so I just shortened them, and again I put on a little bow at the front of that just so I could see the front from the back. I didn't really want to put a label in, so I thought the bow would be a nice detail. And yeah, I love these pajamas so much, and they've been really, really comfortable. So I think I will actually make a few more of those, because yeah, they're just lovely. So yes, very happy with that make. So last up, I mentioned that I was trying to get into a bit of EPP, which is English paper piecing, and it's quilting. And I've managed to get some progress with that. I will share a little bit more, probably in a separate video, but I've been making lots of these little hexagons on there, so just a few there to show, and I wanted somewhere to put them all. So I made myself a little bag, or a little pouch. And this is a free pattern. I think it was just a YouTube video I think I just followed. So easy. And this is where I store all of my little hexagons. And the only difference I did from the pattern is, I'm just emptying it. So it comes as just like a pouch like that, but it's a little bit kind of flimsy. So what I did is I cut out a bit of cardboard and wrapped it in fabric. I mean, the back, it's just sellotaped on. I'm so lazy, but it does the job. So I just get that bit of cardboard and I just put it at the bottom of this, and what happens is it then flattens it out so that you actually get kind of a pouch that you can actually stand up a little bit better. And then all of my little hexagons, as I make them up, I pop them in there. I have also started sewing them up together, so I made these, and so basically you get the idea that it all just slots in and you build it up and build it up. So I have, well, yeah, getting good progress on those. So yeah, once I've got a little bit more progress on that, I will share a video, maybe a bit more in depth about maybe how I've done it as well, if anyone is interested. I know a few people were interested in how I'm getting on with that, so I will share that once I'm in a position to do so. So yes, I hope so I'm just putting them all back in there. So yes, I hope everybody enjoyed my video. Again, thank you so much for all your comments. Please comment below. I love just hearing from you and having a bit of a chat. Let me know which one was your favourite out of my makes. And yeah, I hope to see you all very soon. Okay, take care. Bye.